Hello there. Welcome once again to Southern Gold, our unashamed celebration of all things past. This week, our teacup runneth over. We start with a programme that can truly justify its place in the front room of fame. Over an incredible 14 years, it became part of our lives, capturing the hearts of almost the entire female population of the South, as well as a fair number of the not-so-fairer sex. Its demise in 1981 caused withdrawal symptoms that, if the number of calls we've received are anything to go by, are still being felt today. The show you most wanted to see again started just like this every week, getting to grips with the really important issues of the day.
Thank you.
Very filling. Makes you look quite small.
What would I wear it with?
Nice cream trousers.
Yes.
Cream trousers and a cream shirt, perhaps.
Nice.
Or a pleated... Or knit a skirt to go with it.
I'm going to bed when I've shown you these. I feel all right, actually.
Yes.
It just won't go away. Look, what they've done is use chenille yarn, and for the edges, they've used an ordinary double knitting yarn, which gives it a fine edge.
It holds it more.
See? And also the back.
The back is got some sort of twisted needle stitch in it, although it's pearl and plain. What is it?
No, I can't see from
It's
it,
nice,
but it's beautiful.
But these are the new designs for
Like
knitting
this.
leaflets. But yes, but this is luxury knitting.
Yes, all I like it.
No, but I mean it's not your old looking.
No, I know that.
Put this on.
I mean, I haven't got an old tablecloth to unpick.
But these are really luxury yarns.
And what about this? I hope that you'll be able to manage with this. This lovely little hoops.
Oh, so I wish I could wear it on the
Terribly
beach.
jealous
It's so
of you.
gorgeous.
Terribly jealous of you.
Oh.
Such a lovely
And is
colour.
that peach, is it?
Peachy.
Gorgeous.
Little Nicky's and that.
Oh, well, I'll make you a cup of tea then.
Bless
I'm glad
you.
you remembered me.
Yes. Now we've got Anne to sort out.
Well,
Anne's the padded lady.
You see, I sneaked up and tried a few on.
I told her not to, Sylvia.
Because
You cheeky thing.
no, but you know what Cherry's been saying to me.
You shouldn't wear padded bra.
Yes, that's right.
Well, over the years, the Houseparty ladies welcomed us into their lives. If we didn't have a tea party to go to, well, we could always join theirs. The gentler arts of knitting and cooking, even macrame and origami, were explained and all washed down with tea, sympathy and a unique brand of homespun philosophy about life, love and the universe. The party began when we here in Southampton first went into colour.
August the 19th, 1969, Studio One. With staff now working in the new building, the first day's recording took place. Like the transformation scene in a play, the log pond had become a busy, colourful studio, brought to life by the artists and technicians for whom it was designed. While scores of skilled men had worked flat out to make the moment possible, it was the women members of Houseparty who took part in the first programme. Houseparty became a house-warming party, as cookery and dressmaking items were prepared for transmission.
Well, they really did become our friends. We learned from them, we laughed with them, and even occasionally cried with them. The last few shows brought a lump to the throat, theirs as well as ours.
Well, I hope I shall see you soon.
Well, yes, I know you will, but it's not quite the same, really.
It's not the same as all meeting together like
No.
we've done for 14 years. It's a lifetime.
I mean, there are an awful lot of...
Gosh.
Yes.
You
People
know.
you meet, you know, you... I find it difficult to think that you won't suddenly be... Oh, I get sitting around.
every time you say
All
that.
niggling.
I
I
think
always
I
remember the
miss the
spoon.
comfort of kind of knowing that you're all here. That
You're going to
come
see
hell
something
or high
next week.
water.
I shall miss Viv's selfishness.
No, she's not self.
Really, I will. I mean, you see.
I shall miss her letters to me because she's kept me going. But the thing, what about Lucy? I shall always remember Lucy for wanting to go to very posh parties in dresses that cost
rags.
about 10p and looking beautiful.
Yes, I'm looking at
And
nice.
looking good.
Every time you pass a notice that says jump or sell today, you'll think of Lucy.
You,
rush in and see if
listen,
he's
every
there.
time you go past, the front one in the queue will be me, because I'll have more time.
Or me, and the other
It feels a bit like, you know, when you leave school and you're kind of, all your friends are disappearing in different directions, that horrible sort of
Sick
sinking
feeling.
feeling.
12 years on, we can forget those sinking feelings, crack open the tea caddy, warm the pot and celebrate the Southern Gold House Party reunion. Ladies and gentlemen, will you welcome, please, again, Anne Ladbury, Cherry Marshall, Sylvia Marshall and Daphne Lee. Some of the ladies at Houseparty. Well, it's lovely to see you all again. I know you're all going to burst into life, but Anne Ladbury, just start me off. What was the incredible magic of this programme that's made so many viewers say, we must see it again?
I think it's because we were ourselves.
Yes.
And everything we did was really our lives, wasn't it?
Did you all actually get on with each other?
Oh, no. Most of the time.
Most of the
I
time.
didn't get on with Sylvia.
And I never got on with you. You're always telling me I was fat.
And you never listened to me. I spent all that time trying to teach you to sew.
I can sew now.
You can't.
I can. Don't you believe what absolutely?
Daphne, were you always the quiet one?
I was always so busy worrying about the things I was going to show
Yes.
that I really had no time for anything else because I'd arrived having probably spent the whole evening in tears to get the damn thing right.
Really? And sometimes, girls, you could be a little bit bitchy to each other. Is that fair to say that?
Oh, no, my dear.
Yes.
Mary's in Australia.
She's in
I was going to say that in a minute, yes, yes. But I mean, were there moments of friction?
I think we weren't. I don't think we were particularly bitchy. We knew each other very, very well. And if for example, Anne got out of place or Sylvia got out of place, I got out of place, some people put us down.
So it was a natural conversation?
absolutely.
It was.
Yes.
We knew how far we could go. I mean,
Yeah.
you do in real life, don't you, with your friends? You know with each one of them exactly how far you can go and what they'll take.
Well, we knew, but George Egan never knew.
He was the director, the male director.
The
But
male
am I right?
director.
I'm the only man who's actually sat and worked
Too true, you're
with the
honoured.
House Party ladies. I'm very honoured, aren't I?
Yes.
Didn't have a man otherwise, apart from you.
But that
Yeah.
wasn't allowed.
Men weren't allowed?
No.
No, quite right too, nor should they be.
Absolutely.
We'll talk again in just a moment, ladies. Lovely to see you, it really is. Now, Mary Morris, as we've just heard, was the top cook on the show, but we found Sylvia sharing one of her more original favourite recipes with a slightly sceptical Cherry.
Can you read it without your glasses? Put your glasses on.
I'm going to learn to read without my glasses, but
that
for
would be
now,
The spices are in here.
I see a teaspoonful of cinnamon,
I've got that.
quarter
That's
of
ground cinnamon.
Yes,
Yes.
yes. A quarter of powdered cloves
I've got that.
and quarter of nutmeg
That's right.
and a pinch of salt.
I've
Is that
got
what
all
you've got in?
Yes, I've got all that in there.
I love
So-
that. Spicy.
Well, it's going to be spicy when I finish. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the flour into here. And while I'm putting the flour into here, I want you to pour the tomato soup in, slowly.
The what?
Tomato soup. Some say this is my mystery cake. I call it my mystery cake. It tastes so good. I'm starting.
Okay, I'd love to do that. This is a sort of starters and finishers cake, is it?
That's right. All in one go. Now go on, put the soup in.
Mind
Put
that
it.
out.
Oh, wait a minute. It's all nice and clean.
Is that still raisin flour or plain?
Plain. Now wait a minute. Go on, put your soup in.
Sylvia, it smells so funny. Poor
What a
Rog.
mess.
Poor Rog.
Never mind, that's all right. Now keep going.
How ridiculous. Did you make this up? Is this a wartime
No,
recipe?
it isn't. It's wine that's done for people that can't take eggs.
Oh, so it's completely without eggs, is it?
mm.
You're making a terrible mess.
Oh, I can't help it, do you?
Why don't you stir with your
mess?
proper hand?
I'm left-handed. Don't you make a mess in your kitchen?
Well, I wear an apron.
Well, I don't. This is my working gear. 4 ounces of chopped walnuts. Well, come on, you've got the packets there.
What's that, 2
That's
ounces?
2 ounces.
Oh, that one's
I've
open.
done that one. You have to tread on the other one to get it.
Oh, am I going to do that nice thing again? Treading on it. And
Don't bust the bag.
don't worry.
Right, so it's 4 ounces of chopped walnuts.
4 ounces of chopped walnuts. You've got a pair of scissors.
Give it to me and I'll try with a knife.
Mind my fingers.
Come on, let's put it down.
I hate these bags, you know.
So do I. There we are.
Bag?
Into the oven. Rightly posh. Now that's on 4, and I've got the oven nice and hot, and I should cook that for 3/4 of an hour, or gas 350. Did that one before you arrived. What about that?
Oh, it's gone down in the middle a bit.
Well,
Jerry, now's the time to own up. What do you remember? What did it actually, honestly, really taste like?
Oh, I wouldn't eat it. I didn't. Under no circumstances. Treading on the nuts,
Yes.
scraping it off a dirty table.
Yeah. Cookery wasn't your forte?
It
would you
was
say?
no, it wasn't. No, but that was very nice, that cake, and it's a very good recipe.
Perhaps you
Really.
could give me the recipe afterwards, could you?
Well, if you want it.
Yes,
yeah.
I would
you
like
do
to have
cooking.
it. Pardon?
Do you cook, Fred?
Well, occasionally, yes. In
Well,
a
it'd be very
minor
nice
sort
for
of way.
afternoon tea.
We all missed you. Did you all miss it? Did you all miss Houseparty?
Yes, very much so.
Very, very.
Was it a terrible wrench when it ended?
Yeah.
We couldn't believe it. After all, you know that they didn't want us anymore. It was hard to. It really was hard to think, wasn't it?
Well,
Yeah.
in a way, yes.
But the viewers still loved you. Did you still keep on getting letters?
Oh, yes.
Yes.
Still do. Yeah,
Still do. Yes.
When I go all over the place doing lectures and shows and things, and people still say, it's the first thing they ask me when I get up on the platform. Tell us about Houseparty. Where did it go? Why aren't you on now? Amazing.
Okay, well, apart from Mary Morris, now living with her daughter in Australia, you must have noticed one absentee from our own Houseparty here. Tragically, Lucy Morgan died of cancer in 1987. In her memory, we'd like to show you Lucy, always a great one for the jumble sales, being, well, just being Lucy.
You saw that dreadful bag the other day that you were all screeching with laughter and saying you couldn't possibly. It was those things. Do you remember?
Lucy, that's it.
I got it from a jumble sale, but the reason I bought it was for the handles.
Yes.
No, I had one of those, and it was all the fashion.
Have you
Was
turned
it
it
really?
away?
Oh.
And the handles came off, you see. If you buy bamboo handles, which you can buy, they're quite expensive. And the bag was nothing.
Those are particularly nice
They
ones,
are
too.
nice, aren't they? In
That
fact,
looks like a work basket bag.
Does it?
Yes, it does. You know, if you're going on the beach with your knitting or something.
really,
it's
I
very
didn't
pretty.
mean it to look
Oh,
like
really?
that. Yes, you shouldn't have said that. It was meant to be a
nice.
sort of fashionable bag, but what I used was a tea cosy, you know, because you've got the shape. This part here was a sort of Victorian tea cosy that was white, and I dyed it with a, you know...
What, the cover?
Yes,
Oh,
and it
good
buttons
idea.
on, you see.
Yes.
There's all little buttonholes behind here. It just sort of buttons onto the backing.
So you take it off for washing.
They thought
Yes,
of
you
everything,
could.
didn't they?
Those lovely pearl buttons.
Aren't they nice? Yeah, tuppence each they were. I've got
Really?
thousands if you need any.
Ladies, Lucy Morgan was rather a special person, was she not? What are your memories of her?
I remember sewing Lucy into her wedding dress. She came to me and she said, I bought 2 tablecloths, but I must get a big red poppy because my husband then liked poppies. So on the day of her wedding, we put her into the hole cut out on that bit, and then we put her arms through the other bit, and then we folded it over, and I did about 15 tacking stitches up the back. And then I had gone to Bond Street. There was a very nice artificial flower shop there, and got this enormous poppy, big red poppy, and stuck it on the front of her. And that was her wedding.
Wonderful.
But she loved it.
We'll talk later. It's lovely to have you all here. Well, as well as show and tell, the great strength of Houseparty was the conversation. On this next clip, the marriage of Prince Charles to Lady Diana Spencer was the dish of the day. Sadly, it's hard to imagine this conversation happening now.
My father used to tell me these awful tales, I'm sure they're lies, about the Queen couldn't wash her own self because it was beneath her that she had ladies who washed her.
I don't think
what a peculiar
so.
life.
Might have happened years ago. Yes. Oh, yes, I should think that they just sort of were waiting on hand, foot and finger, but I think our particular royal family today are the ones that really have shown us the way in that they are human.
Yes.
You know, and I think we're going to have a lovely time because we've got some more to get married yet. Yeah. I mean, all the boys coming so closely together. They must sort of, I hope. Perhaps I hope they don't wait as long as Charles.
This is
frankly.
the most important one, really, isn't it?
Well, the heir to the throne,
Yes.
yes, is important, yes. I think
But aren't
really...
we nosy? Sorry. Don't you think,
Yeah.
you know, they deserve a bit of privacy? I always feel sorry for them, really, in that respect.
Well, they can lock themselves away a good deal,
Yes,
can't they,
I know,
really?
but,
Oh, I don't feel sorry for them
Don't
because I
you?
think they're used to it. Oh, that's mine.
And they've been brought up to it.
Yes, I suppose they've never known it differently. But
Did you never see that lovely programme of the royal family at home when they were having dinner? It was so funny. They were
I loved
really
every minute of it.
humour,
I loved
lovely.
every minute of the Queen Mother's birthday celebrations
that
and the
was
film
nice.
that they made about her. I think she's
I like
wonderful.
I like
She's a totally
following-
lovely lady.
Yeah.
She really is. Yes, for me, they really do almost mean a kind of national pride, a kind of security.
Yeah.
They are symbolic of something that is really now so rare in the world in which we live. You know, I mean, after all standards have gone. They do represent standards.
Yeah.
To the house party, ladies. We've got tea, not champagne, but we're still going to celebrate. And not only that, poor the tea girls, we've got some more house party ladies. Come on, girls, come and join us. A round of applause for them as well, please. Wonderful to see them all. Come on in. Lovely to see you all. And we'll have some more Southern Gold for you next week. Bye-bye.